So this line is, you will use the line chart always to show the trend, only the trend, how the entire thing is happening. Okay, how you're going process wise. So when we talk about the trends, we can't say this is a trend. If you go back to any of the report, and let's say, yeah, so this is not a trend, guys, isn't it? I mean, these are all the different countries. Trend is something like year on year, month on month, you know, performances, how you're growing. These are all basically the charts which are telling you about the strength, which are telling you about the numbers, how it is going, right? Who has the highest sale, who has the lowest sale. But when we talk about the line chart, we talk about the trend. So here you must go and use the date field only. So I'm just going to use the date field, and let's say, so we want to check this month on month only, and we want to see the sales, how it is happening. This is how it is. Okay. If you want to add that secondary axis, you can. You have already seen this in one of the visuals. We can add the secondary y-axis, right? Further, we can have the legends also, right? Like if I put the legends, but I think in the line, we really don't want to do all that, right? So simply, let's keep the one axis and one x-axis and one y-axis. Okay, this one. This is telling me the trend, and once are sorted, we know the reason. We have already discussed. Then secondary axis, all these options are there. Grid lines, zoom slider. We don't need the zoom slider for this. Zoom slider is generally for the stack charts or the ribbon ones. This two we have discussed before. So this shade area, all that stuff, you see this shade area makes this area chart. So use this. Yeah, marker we can have. And then further the data labels like this. Series label, if you want to have the series label, you can have the series label as well. Series label basically is used for y-axis. Because if you have a y-axis here, one y-axis if you create, then we can have one, for the primary and one for the secondary. Right now I'm not using it. So we will simply go with this, what do you call the trend. Okay, we use this. And line style, of course, is all again, you can see yourself, right? And this is again the same boring thing, which I'm really get annoyed whenever I see this. Remember, we have discussed this. So these joint types, they put their, they change the shape of these, the corners, and that is visible only if you go and change this width to like 15, 16 pixels. We have covered this before also, right? So no point of covering this again. It doesn't add any value to this. I don't know. I can be wrong, but the kind of reports I prepare, I never. A smooth step, this we have discussed. Step is something I really like, this way. It shows me the data, or smooth or linear, you can try the color, all that stuff. Yeah, fine. So this is all about the line. Okay, so line, we will use the line for the trend. Now there is another the chart which is the family to this called the line chart, which is the area chart. Area chart, what it does. So if I create here the area chart, for example, if I have this area chart here, or let's just create this from the scratch. Create this area and the line graph, they look same. They look same. So if I put here age group, item shape. See that? This is the only difference. Basically, if you Google and see what is the difference between this area chart and the line chart, you will understand that people prefer the area chart when they are more interested in looking at the volumes, the area, because when you have this area covered, your eyes, this is the area which is going to catch your eyes, the strength, right? But here you generally go with the trend. Okay, so this all again, has more or less same, but this basically talks about the size, and this talks about this one, what you call the trend. Okay, and then these are also the stack area and the 100% area. So these are the same ones. So like we have in the columns in the bar family. So again, I'm really not a huge fan of these graphs. I have not used much, but like if you create the stack, so this is going to give it the stack. So if I create, let's say, the age group based on the cells like this, and the moment I put here, let's say, any shop in the legend, that's what's going to show me. Okay, and if I have the same graph, 100% based on the 100%. So once you have the labels, let me show you the labels. Look at this. This is how it is, right? This is basically that again, the stacking which is happening. Okay, so this is nicer than this one in case if I'm looking for stacking graph. So let me put this here. Say it's sorry. We have used here what? Shop name. I'm just going to put the shop name in. Look at this now, right? So this is, if I put the markers here, no markers, but data labels, let's say, you see that? The percentage, right? And again, then you have the series label, all that labels will also reflect. So because we are, these visuals are there, so I am just have given you the idea about these visuals, okay? And you can, see if you ever find them suitable for your dashboard. I generally prefer the column or the bar clustered ones over these. But yes, this one is, of course, this is always what, right? This is there. Okay.